Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a great few games. I believe we have 3 games running here on VRML 1. We're starting off with a bang here, LA Skyline versus the Kangorillaz, and moving into a back-to-back of Ignite. First game going to be Ignite versus the New York Kings. Then, of course, we're going to be running into Ignite versus the LA Skyline. Actually, I believe I got that reversed, but regardless, I'm your caster here, Caption. Join with me, DocEducation, of course, on cams, Mr. SirDimwi. Doc, how are you doing?
I'm super stoked. All 3 of these games are going to be absolutely incredible. Like you say, we've got LA Skyline 2 in a row, first versus Kang, then versus Ignite, and then the big matchup of the evening, maybe of the cycle, New York Kings versus Ignite. Everyone is anticipating that match. I mean, you know, obviously New York Kings is a new team, newly playing together. So, you know, maybe can't expect them to be in mid-season or final season form just yet. But it's going to be an amazing early test. And, you know, this game as well, Kangorillaz, LA Skyline, super exciting. Kangorillaz have been playing absolutely phenomenal. Loveridge and Speedy V coming in on the main line this season are absolutely, playing electric. Mad has been mad. And of course, LA Skyline, an extremely exciting team as well. So yeah, lots to be excited about if you're an Echo Arena fan tonight.
Yeah, and right now, like I said, going to be starting off with a great one. As we see, it is LA Skyline over in their locker room, channeling their energy, getting ready for the Kangorillaz. And on their way we go. We get the ready-ups. So now we're at that timer. Gonna get this mid-joust on their way. See who wins this one. One of the most important possessions of the game.
We got 3 seconds left. The teams are in the tubes. They are getting hype. They are getting going. Let's see what they do. Let's see who gets a head on it first. Speedy V gets a hand on it, dumps it in. It's going into the Kangorillaz side. There's going to be typical brawling and kind of chaotic movement, but it looks like Speedy V will haul it in and look to corral it for Kangorillaz. Zenith looking for a pass, dumps it off, is moving in as Mad, but what a save by Prometheus, and he clears it out.
Yeah, and pure Kangorillaz passing right there. That was some great bubble passing, and just leading to what a save there by Prometheus. But that dump, gonna go all the way down to the other side. There's gonna be a couple players there. Loveridge taking that 3, but just a little wide, but off the backboard. Trying to keep Caesar on his guard, and Caesar is on his guard there as he gets that save off. But Mad gonna get the rebound off to Loveridge. He's gonna get that one straight over to Speedy. Now Speedy just gonna reset this one, slow the tempo down.
Zenith with the disc passes back over to Speedy. Speedy looking to make a move. Mad is hanging out on the shield. Mad going in one-on-one against the goalie. First goal of the game. Mad scoring for Kangorillaz, and yes, we do have the names switched up a little bit there. Kangorillaz is actually in orange and LA Skyline in blue, but we'll get that fixed up for you soon. Right now, it's Kangorillaz up by 2 and LA Skyline with their first offensive joust of the evening.
Yeah, and first offensive joust, just looking like they're going for a nice split with the option down the middle as we're going to get that pass over, but just missed there. So Zenith with possession of the disc now, just going to send it down that stack. Speedy V going to pick that one up, looking for a pass, but no pass option there. He scoops it underneath the Loveridge, and Loveridge putting it in. Another 2 points going to the side of Kangorillaz.
Typical Kango passing. This is a team that is absolutely known for their passing, for their teamwork, for looking out for each other, for making it easy on themselves, so that you know, as many high percentage finishes as possible. And that was classic Kang. So up by 4, Steel Skydiver with the disc, passes to Prometheus, immediately passes over to Klex, who immediately passes it down to Caesar. Caesar gonna have to back pass, but really nice reset. Kangos has Speedy and Loveridge doing a stack on the mid. Wow. Loveridge coming in, but getting it pecked. Oh, Mad, what a save.
Yeah, and that's another thing that I feel like gets undershadowed a little bit here for King. Their defense has always been phenomenal along with their passing, but right now it's going to be the passing of LA Skyline. But once again, Mad 'cause bad, or just Mad, going to be there to save that one away. But that great stack here from the LA Skyline, going to be able to recover that in their own zone.
Yeah, they do clear it through. Beautiful bounce pass to Prometheus, who's going to invert and do a back pass there. So Steel Skydiver on the backside has Caesar on the left. Will pass to Caesar. Caesar under pressure from Speedy and Loveridge. So Kangorillaz doing this stack in the defensive zone. They do get broken up, though. So a little bit of an opportunity here for LA Skyline. Beautiful pass down to Prometheus. Immediately under pressure from Zenith. Does dodge. Beautiful pass to Steel. Steel from the sky. Coming down putting LA Skyline on the board for the first time. It's 4-2.
Yeah, it was a great offensive possession there for the LA Skyline. I mean, great passing, but most importantly, getting that stun off on Mad there and finding that open lane pass. That was absolutely textbook beautiful on how just to secure yourself a goal. And right as we say that, it's going to be the Kangorillaz coming out for their first offensive joust led by Speedy V.
Speedy V to Loveridge. Loveridge looking for Mad, but misses the option. Prometheus is going to add some pressure, so has to back pass Speedy V in a beautiful position. But Klex and Caesar are right there. They miss him, though, and Loveridge has some space. Loveridge passes to Zenith. Zenith not under any pressure. Prometheus and Caesar do get a chain going, though, but this Kango's passing. Coming in! Oh, my God! Steel Skydiver with a great save, but it eventually goes in anyway, so 2 points on the board more for Kangorillaz.
Yeah, it looked like Steel got stunned there at the end. I don't know if that was the attacker with the disc who was able to get a stun off, or there was a sneaky stun somewhere I didn't see, and maybe he just collided with the head on that dunk. But it's going to be Kangorillaz, another 2 points on the board. And right now, Steel Skydiver getting this one off quick all the way down to Kangorillaz' end, but intercepted by Zenith.
Zenith clears it through, but Steel Skydiver, he does what he does. He's hanging out there. What a clear through. Oh, but it takes a bounce off the Geo. Klex was in the area and ready to scoop one up, but it looks like it's going to go to Zenith, who will immediately flick it through. The Loveridge Mad connection is there, and Loveridge is able to clear it through, although there's no stack ready for Kangos, so it will be picked up back by LA Skyline and reset.
Yeah, and that stack for Kangos coming back in a hurry there and putting some pressure on the back player for the LA Skyline, but back it goes to Steel Skydiver, who's going to look to get this pass all the way over to Caesar. And now they have some options here with the bounce pass beautifully placed over to Klex, who's just going to get that one back. A little bit of give and go between Klex and Caesar, but this stack for Kangorillaz is still hunting down that disc. They're quick, but these passes even quicker, and now Caesar going to put that one in for the top pocket, bringing his team in by 2 points.
Yeah, nice work there. And notice only 14 meters a second. You often see this when players go for the pocket. You know, you don't have to fire it in at 17 or 18 or 19. You can make a nice placement. It keeps you calm, it keeps you cool, and it allows for a much better accuracy. So Caesar showing it how it's done at the master level right there. Mad with the disc now, has to clear it through because of pressure, and Steel on the backside picks it back up for LA Skyline.
Yeah, and once again, it's Kang doing a really good job at kind of protecting these passing lanes that the LA Skyline is trying to set up. But right now, it's going to be the LA Skylines with an opportunity, but right off the post there, that three-pointer would have put them up by 1 point, but no luck. It's back over to Zenith and just passing that one over to Loveridge as a man deep. And also, with an open goal is Mad, who's going to throw that one in. He's going to score this one 9-4 now for the Kangorillaz.
That was a big turnaround. That's what you could call that, a 6-point turnaround. So yeah, if LA Skyline had made that 3, that would have been 7-6. Instead, they missed the 3 and turned it over, and Kang got their 3. So it's a 6-point swing in the favor of Kangorillaz. They're now up by 5 right now as they swoop up that one. Loveridge with the disc passes over to Speedy. Speedy gonna have one-on-one, but oh, look at that. Zenith coming in with the cut pass. Speedy with the beautiful look, and Kangorillaz are moving now.
And that's the importance of developing your stack there to come back and support your team. I mean, right there, just beautiful play by the Kangorillaz, knowing they got rid of that disc, and instead of just looking to stun the team and stun them out for that 2-on-1, got the rest of the team there to participate, and they got a 2-pointer out of it with a 4-on-2.
And just again, Loveridge picking up the errant pass from Steel Skydiver. So a couple of just small inaccuracies are giving a beautiful look, and just like that, Mad to Loveridge. What a connection of the ages. How many times have those two connected, and Loveridge finishing it up. Kangorillaz cruising now up by 9.
Yeah, they're definitely adding some pressure here to the LA Skyline, who might have to look to... they've been playing pretty quick, but the Kangorillaz pressures come at them a little bit faster, which is always been it's been a testament to their gameplay for the last couple of years. So I mean, not surprising coming out from King.
Yeah, and it looks like the rollouts for LA Skyline are just a little bit off right now, giving Kangorillaz a lot of opportunities. I think that's 3 or 4 in a row where Kangorillaz has scooped up the first or second pass on the offensive joust. So definitely something that is an opportunity for LA Skyline to think about and make some adjustments in the intermission. Yeah, definitely something they're gonna want to look for. But Speedy V with the disc right now has Mad on the left, has Loveridge on the bottom side, does pass to Loveridge. Loveridge looking for Zenith. Loveridge Leverage looking for a pass. Mad coming in. No, Mad's gonna hang out and pass over to Speedy. So some passing in the bubble, maybe a little bit of casual steez, but definitely just comfort with each other right there.
Yeah, and that's going to be Zenith looking to cross that one over, but the bow tie going to be in his way, but still recoverable there by Zenith. And now we're just winding down, 1:45 left. It's the LA Skyline down currently by 9 points, and Speedy looking to go on attack, trying to get that one casually off the back wall there, but it's going to be caught once again by Steel Skydiver, who's going to have a little bit of a boost, and it's going to be Klex there slapping that one forward, looking to get something developed for his team as Steel Skydiver going one-on-one, but Leverage coming away with the disc and handing that one off to Mad. A good clear there, but actually I lied. Caesar going to be in the way of that clear, so now back to Steel Skydiver. They're going to get their passing involved here a little bit. Good quick passing with these boosts coming out. Klex getting that one to the top, and that's going to be Caesar for the finish, making this game 13-6.
Really nice move there by Klex, just hanging out on the bubble. You know, Game talks about this in his Striker Tips video. You don't always have to be pressing, and you get close into the bubble, maybe you feel like you need to be under pressure, but Klex was not under pressure there, was able to hang out, was able to look for the good pass, allow the teammates to set up, and Caesar got the easy finish. So nice teamwork there, nice poise, and that kind of feel, that kind of poise, it can really translate as LA Skyline looks to rebound and set up for the second round. They definitely are out of it right now as far as like this particular round goes, is going to go to Kango, but getting a little bit of momentum and just that feel for scoring is definitely going to help him out in round 2.
Yeah, and right now, definitely maybe getting another goal here for the LA Skyline, or a big save. It's going to be a 1-on-2. Prometheus trying his best in goal there, but a great job by Mad. Just grabbing that backboard and kind of fake him out. He shot himself a little bit lower and just went with the shot when it looked like it was just going to be dunk off the top. But that is going to finish this round off. Final score going to be 15-6. Going to the Kangorillaz, taking the first round.
Amazing first round. Absolutely amazing play. Kangorillaz have started this season. I don't think they've lost a round yet, and they've just looked in complete control in all the games that I've watched them in. Mad has been making incredible shots. The passing is just classic Kang. Speedy looks like he is slotting right in with this team, of course, has a very similar approach, a very teamwork-based approach that Illuma Duty has exemplified for many seasons. So yeah, it's just it's a pretty cool evolution to see this Kang team continue on, you know, with a slightly new roster, but still at the top of the game.
Yeah, Nender putting out in chat, yes, they did actually lose their first game over to Ethereal, but nonetheless, I mean, they're still playing out of their mind amazing right now, and I don't think they've dropped a round since that game. I know they've played, I believe it was Anomaly and Hivemind. I don't know if they dropped a round on either of those guys. But right now, still looking to continue that streak, and it certainly means they're hot. I mean, those first games sometimes, they don't really tell you too much about what's going on with a team, and that's the fun thing about the first cycle. I mean, we're just kind of seeing these teams, a lot of these teams, new compositions. We're seeing them for the first time in action as a guy. And right now, a lot of them really surprising. I really love this new Kangos roster. Really love it.
Totally, and no shame in losing to Ethereal. They're playing electric as well. Speedy V gets a hand on it, but that stack from Prometheus and Klex gets a stun off, and they have the disc flying in. Oh, on the backside, Caesar. He likes to hang out there, and he puts a steezy slam to put LA Skyline in the lead for the first time.
Yeah, and that's exactly what they needed to start off this round. I mean, taking that last goal from the last round, winning this first initial joust, and just scoring that quick, certainly going to be something said for momentum here coming out for the LA Skyline, but it's going to be Kangorillaz still. Once again, they're doing such a good job this game of just putting some pressure on the defense and forcing them to do whatever the Kangorillaz wants that defense to do, and some back and forth passing going to continue up for the Kangorillaz.
And Mad, unopposed, just going to take it in. You know, if you're not going to stop them, there's no need to make a pass. And wow, Mad just taking it right in. So some nice work by Kang to distract the defenders there, and they've tied the game now.
Hey, and once again, it's something that I think has been a little bit of a pattern so far, and I think that's the LA Skyline. I believe they're getting stunned out in that offensive zone on the Kangorillaz side, and it's definitely doing some damage to them, but that's something that Kangorillaz is good at doing, is getting these stacks up and stunning out your stack at the same time. And right now, Klex, big steal, big opportunity with the three-pointer. He's not gonna miss. It's gonna be 5-2. Big three-pointer here coming out for the LA Skyline.
That's what LA Skyline needs. I mean, if you're going to beat a team like Kangorillaz, you have to hit those big threes in those big moments, and that certainly was opportunity. These opportunities don't come often when you have a goal open and an open shot. I mean, that was an incredible shot from the sky there. But yeah, definitely great to take advantage of it. Loveridge now with the disc, going to clear it through. Great pass there to Zenith. Zenith dumps it down to Mad. Mad and Loveridge are kind of, grabbed the disc before Loveridge could jump off, so didn't have any momentum continuing forward. But look at that stack for Kangorillaz, picking it back up immediately. They misses it, and Steel Skydiver does not, flies in on the back of Prometheus, I believe, and just like that, LA Skyline is up by 5.
Yeah, and this is the exact thing the LA Skyliners really needed to do, and they're playing a lot faster and a lot cleaner. One thing, they were making a few mistakes there in the first round, and it looks like in the second round, at least as of now, they've really cleaned everything up and getting some good pressure here on Kang defensively, especially off these jousts. Right now, Steel Skydiver going to take control of the disc, but unfortunately that bounce doesn't see Zenith in the way there, and that's an interception for Kang.
Yeah, amazing grab by Zenith. I'm pretty sure he had to reach for that one. Passes back, though, to Mad, though, not in the area. It looks like they're not going to be under pressure, though, so Mad will corral it. Speedy V going to look for a better opportunity, moves right. Zenith on the top, and Loveridge is on the bottom. So Loveridge going to cut through, but Zenith, unopposed, puts 2 more on the board and cuts the lead by 2. They're back within 3.
That was a wonderful shot, too. I mean, finding that placement on the goal with your hand behind the goal, he was not on the right side to be able to throw that shot, but still finding that bottom post there. So great shot there by Zenith, putting his team just in by 3. So now 7-4 here. It's going to be the LA Skyline back on attack, but Kang, great stun there.
Yeah, great stun. They really, I mean, Kangorillaz just know how to play this game. They know how to read plays. They know how to put themselves in the right position, and their hawkishness on the shot right there from Zenith. I mean, beautiful finish. Not sure what happened with getting back. I don't know if somebody was getting stunned out in the background for LA Skyline, but we got a tie ball game.
Yeah, a little bit maybe of an overcommitment there from the LA Skyline. That goalie kind of just approached the defender with that the one with Zenith right behind him there, resulting in that 3. But one thing we've been seeing is certainly LA Skyline a different mindset right now, and right now trying to get some passing through, but unfortunately Kang defense gonna be there to stop that one out. Loveridge maybe looking to get good angle here for a shot. Goalie in the goal though, so he's not going to be able to take that, but it's going to be a good pass up to Mad, under pressure real quick, and they're going to get him in time, and the slap just hitting the post. Defender going to be able to get that one out, though, and just put that one over to the corner.
Yeah, that incredible saves there from LA Skyline. They clear it through, but 3 Kangorillaz are flying through. It's going to be Speedy V getting the disc, Loveridge and Mad both in the area. So Kango under control, tie game at about the halfway mark. So big time plays right now needed from LA Skyline if they are going to push it to around 3. Caesar with the disc, he flings it through. It's going to go into that top popcorn area. Mad under pressure taps it over to the left side, and Speedy V resets to Zenith.
Yeah, and right now tie game, just under 5 minutes left to go, so half the game still left here, and it's going to be Caesar taking control of it for the LA Skyline, making a good move on the wall, trying to get that one cleared out, but again, the Geo going to be in the way. Zenith sitting that halfway point of the arena, going to be able to move that one up to Loveridge. Now looking to get this one across. Could be looking to back pass to Loveridge, and that 2 points going to break this tie, put the Kangorillaz up 9-7.
Amazing play, amazing look. That's a beautiful give and go. And Mad made some great positioning moves, was on the shield, recognized that he was kind of too close to one of his teammates, so bumped down to the boot and then the floor area and put himself in a great position to get the pass, and then Loveridge just getting the cut and the pass back. So nice work there. Oh my God, the stack from Kangos. Loveridge getting the disc, but immediately Prometheus picks his pocket from behind and flings it back.
Yeah, I know exactly what happened there, but just a little bit wide there by Prometheus. I didn't quite realize what was going on, but it was Leverage. He stunned out that front person and just kind of assumed that there was no one behind him, because that's one thing you always like to assume when you right when you steal it. But Zenith right now looking at a three-pointer, going off the back wall, gonna find that 12-7. So now Kang getting hot once again, really hitting their shots, getting their stacks back together right past this halfway point in the game. So seeing what the LA Skyline is going to have to do to respond to this.
Yeah, that's a tough little break there. Down 5, still plenty of time, but definitely going to be feeling some pressure on their offensive joust. They have not been super successful. That stack from Kang has been causing a lot of chaos. Klex with the disc. Zenith flying through with the attempt. Caesar going to get a little bit of an opportunity here, and Caesar juking one defender, sends it right into the bottom pocket area, and that's exactly what LA Skyline needed. They're back within 3.
Yeah, great job by Caesar there, jumping high and finishing low, getting 2 points here. So now, like you said, back into 3 points. So definitely the LA Skyline going to be putting some pressure on these last few minutes, but it's going to be Speedy once again, just waiting for that defender to commit. Caesar, who's going to knock Speedy out, but now turning this one on to a little bit of a 3-on-3 opportunity. But that stack for LA Skyline going to work wonders.
Wow, some nice passing back and forth by Kangos. Speedy V moves to the right side. Zenith is open. Gonna have a man Leverage on the left side. Does pass it there. Mad on the backside, but Leverage going for the shot on goal. Steel Skydiver says, hey man, I'm gonna catch that 9 times out of 10. And flying through now, the goal is open, but flying over it is LA Skyline and back in the hands of Zenith.
Yeah, and that's certainly not something they wanted right now, to be this far behind. And now it's going to be the stack getting stunned once again by Kang, but that back pass probably better for the LA Skyline right now. But right now, maybe got a little bit out of position. It's going to be Leverage trying to go on Steel Skydiver once again, but not being able to get that shot off, as it's going to be Mad here, recovering the disc for Kangorillaz, getting this one back down to Speedy, just sitting this back middle diamond. Not a lot of options. Really good defense here by the LA Skyline, protecting the bubble right now. But back and forth here to Speedy, gonna find Zenith once again, who's gonna go in, but get absolutely shut down by Steel Skydiver once again.
Steel Skydiver, one of the best goalies in the business, but some nice passing. Oh my god, again! And Zenith with the 0 angle. Holy cow, so many opportunities. Leverage fighting, Mad fighting, pushing off the backside, and finally putting it in. Steel Skydiver can't save I think the 5th one in a row. I think he had at least 4 saves in a row there. That was insane.
Oh my god. And those were quality saves. Holy cow, Steel. Those were all really well-placed shots. Those were all going to one of the corners. That was really good goal. That was meta.
That was meta, but that pass was not. Leverage picking up the disc, and it looks like Kangos are going to have another opportunity. Prometheus does get the clear, though, but the stack from Kangos is together, but so is the stack from LA Skyline. Sending it in is Caesar on the backside, so 3 points down. This game is not over yet.
No, it's certainly not over. Now it's just going to be the LA Skyline. I would assume they're going to go for a little bit of a rush here, maybe. They've only been sending one player for the most part of this game over to QB. I would be surprised if they do the same thing here, unless they're covering all the lanes, but we're about to find out what they're going to put here.
They do indeed send 2. The 2 go through, and it looks like it's Klex and Prometheus. They have a backstack as well, so all 4 players for LA Skyline right now, they are absolutely putting a ton of pressure on. The clear is good. It looks like there's going to be a leech. It bounces off Geo. We have 10 seconds left. LA Skyline needs a 3. Are they going to get there? Klex is in the area. Klex gets the disc. Attempts to clear. It's going to be, oh no, Prometheus gets it stolen by Mad. Mad with the clear, and round 2, and the match is over. LA Skyline putting it together, but just a little bit behind schedule, and Kangos showing what they're made of. They're absolutely playing on fire right now. They take the set.
Yeah, great job there by the Kangorillaz, and just as impressive of a performance put on there for the LA Skyline. Certainly one thing we've been seeing a lot of these games, no matter where they're kind of placed in the standings right now, they're close games. Honestly, this is a race finally we're seeing here in the Master Division, where it almost feels like anyone can win a lot of these games that are going on.
Yeah, absolutely. every season, every round that we go, every cycle that we go in Echo Arena, that the play just gets more and more skilled. The players get more skilled. The teams get more skilled. The meta becomes more evolved and more precise. It's absolutely amazing to watch. And yeah, so that was our first game of the night, Kangorillaz versus LA Skyline, an absolute treat. And LA Skyline going to have about a 30-minute break, and then they're going to come back against maybe the best team in the world, certainly the best team in North America right now, Ignite.
Yeah, certainly a boiling hot team. I think you let me know earlier, certainly right now with Ignite, I think they've mercied every round they've played so far, so we'll definitely see if that streak continues. But as we just watched, it's not going to be easy to do that against the LA Skyline. I mean, they can definitely get in their moment. It looks like they adapt really well between rounds, and that's super, super important here in the Master League, is just adaptation to these rounds.
Totally, and round over round, match over match, week over week, cycle over cycle, LA Skyline definitely is going to be in the mix as we continue on, and as the finals and the playoffs come into play. So they should definitely not feel bad about how they played. They played an amazing match, and they are a new team getting their juices flowing and their chemistry working. So this will definitely be, and the Ignite game will be opportunities for them to get better as a crew, for sure.
Yeah, and as with all that said, please hang on, everybody. We're going to be back very shortly here. Again, a game is starting, I think, in a little bit. I believe it's around 8 o'clock we'll be seeing, and of course, DocEducation is going to be there, and I will be replaced by Solar P. But please stick around. Join us once again as we're going to watch LA Skyline take on Ignite. Good night, everybody.
And we're underway.
Season 4 of VRML Echo Arena is brought to you by HyperX, Asterion Products, VRware, Rebuff Reality, VR Cover, and ProTube VR.